question that we get a lot is about the studying in English. All right, so they ask questions like, "Oh, Austria isn't an English-speaking country, so how can they pursue their degree in English?" All right, so the answer is simple. Austria is the first world country, and it is internationally inclined. There are thousands, if not millions, of international students studying currently studying in Austria. All right, so the answer is this: you will study in Austria. You can study in English entirely for your program, be it bachelor's or master's, even PhD. All right, you can get courses that are studied and done in English, entirely in English. You can also have hybrid courses like English and German, German and French, English and French, German and Spanish, all sorts. But if you want to study entirely in English, there's numerous courses that you can apply for. It doesn't matter your field, you will always find a course that suits you. Okay, so studying English, check. So another question that we get a lot is, what degrees can you apply for from Africa? Okay, you can apply for bachelor's degree, you can apply for master's degree, you can apply for PhD. All right. Beyond these three categories of degrees, you can also apply for um, certificate courses, short courses, language courses, exchange courses. You can the options are limitless. All right. So I would advise you take your time, look into the guide, and you go to the section where you can search for courses and just adjust the filters to your criteria, and you will see thousands of courses available in the English language, in bachelor's, in master's, and whatever kind of degree you're looking for. All right. So the another question that we get in regards to this is the tuition. All right. How much does it cost? Most of the time, I hear people say, "Oh, I wish I can just get job sponsorship because tuition is expensive. I cannot afford it." So just for the avoidance of doubt, all right, the tuition is not expensive. I mean, in relation or in comparison to countries like the United States or Canada, UK, Australia, and such countries, you will find that the tuition for Austria is almost negligible. All right, so for third national, so what I mean by that is someone who is not from Austria, which we are, from Africa, someone that person is a first citizen. Second would be someone who is connected to the EU. So if you're from a country that has an agreement or a union with the European Union and the economic zone, you're considered a second national. But if you're none of the above, then you're the third national, third countries. All right. So for students from here, you would pay between the range of 350 euros up to 750 euros per semester. All right, so let me break it down for you. Here you pay by per semester, not uh, per academic session. All right. So this is how it works. You get admitted. You don't pay in Nigeria. You get admitted. There's a difference between being admitted and being enrolled. So being admitted is you getting accepted, given a study place, but that study place is not yet confirmed until you are enrolled. But you can use this study confirmation to get your residence permit or your visa. All right, so that's what you need. However, you are still not confirmed until you enroll physically in Austria. That is when you need to pay the fees, the tuition. So paying the tuition means you are now enrolled, and that only happens after you have arrived Austria. All right. So you should budget depending on the admission you get, depending on the school you get, depending on the course and everything. You should budget between 350 euros to 750 euros per semester. Semester usually lasts about 5 months. All right. So that should give you enough time to recoup for the next session. All right. The last question in this field will be about scholarships. There are possible scholarships that I can get when you come to Austria. Absolutely yes. I really do not want to make this popular online because it will reduce the chances for those who really deserve it. Right? There are numerous scholarship opportunities. As a matter of fact, I know a number of people who currently schooling absolutely for free, even though it's cheap, but they have the scholarships and they get reimbursed of their tuition every semester. All right, there are scholarships, but I'm not going to release it online so that we don't abuse it. All right. Thank you very much. And in case you still don't understand what we are talking about, please um, check my website easyrelocation.net and discover what the steps are to relocate from Africa to Europe. See you in the next one.